An American vice president and his wife visiting an American military base. Sounds like routine stuff. Well, not here and not now. This is Bidulfik in Greenland's frozen north.
How we doing? It's cold here. Nobody told me.
And while JD Vance came in cracking jokes with the troops, he had some very serious messages for the people of Greenland and the government of Denmark.
You have underinvested in the people of Greenland, and you have underinvested in the security architecture of this incredible, beautiful landmass filled with incredible people. And if the people of Greenland were willing to partner with the United States, and I think that they ultimately will partner with the United States, we could make them much more secure, we could do a lot more protection, and I think they'd fare a lot better economically as well. This has to happen.
Back home, meanwhile, Mr. Vance's boss put it more bluntly.
We have to have Greenland. It's not a question of, do you think we can do without it? We can't. If you look at Greenland right now, if you look at the waterways, you have Chinese and Russian ships all over the place. And we're not going to be able to do that. We're not relying on Denmark or anybody else to take care of that situation.
Please, eat.
The Vance's visit was supposed to take in a lot more than just a military base. Mrs. Vance was going to head hundreds of miles down the coast to the places where Greenlanders actually live. But that was cancelled because of the outrage among them at President Trump's intentions.
Greenland is the size of a continent, but it's barely inhabited. Its entire population wouldn't fill Wembley Stadium. So as several of them have pointed out to me, there's plenty of room for the Americans to build the military infrastructure they think they need. But when it comes to sovereignty, that's a different matter.
The national anthem being sung in Greenland's capital this morning. There were elections here earlier this month, and people have come to see their political leaders sign a coalition agreement based on shared opposition to Mr. Trump's ambitions.
We are open for business, but we are not for sale.
If America wants to annex Greenland, what can your new government do about that?
He will never annex our country. The country belongs to the Greenlandic people and will always belong our people here.
Greenlanders have long thought of America as an ally. They're used to challenging conditions, but they live on the edge of a world which is changing and where friends say things which sound very much like threats.
Well, we can talk now to Geraint, who's in Nuuk tonight, trying to keep warm there, Geraint, obviously. The different slight sort of emphasis that we've heard between JD Vance and the President is striking today. What is the way forward for the American position on this, do you think?
Well, I think the difference between them is that the Vice President's language is slightly more diplomatic than the President's usually is. I think until today, Julie, Greenlanders, people around the world, could have been forgiven for regarding Mr. Trump's posturing about Greenland as somehow a bit of a joke. Well, not anymore. The Vice President says that he thinks military action won't be necessary here, but his remarks today clearly demonstrated that America is deadly serious about somehow formally incorporating Greenland within the American security apparatus. And as the United States faces down what it sees as Chinese and Russian power plays across the Arctic Circle. Now, Greenland is currently part of the Kingdom of Denmark. The Danish government pays for very good healthcare here, very good schools. Greenlanders, I think, the ones I've spoken to, already accept that America is ultimately responsible for its security. It is America which calls the shots. But that's a long way from accepting America as sovereign here.